Sometimes when we're knitting tuck stitch, we would rather that the edge stitches of the project not get involved in tuck stitch. This came up in one of the knitting groups I participated in recently, and it's very easy to arrange, so I thought I'd just make a quick video for a visual reminder. I'll be demonstrating using this card. I'm not sure which pack it's from, but it would make a very nice all-over tuck for a blanket or blouse. We'll be using the feature of the machine that allows the carriage to knit needles back from the all the way forward position. So be sure on a studio or Singer machine you set the levers as shown here. The technique works on brothers also, and in that case, on the N versus H button, you choose N. Here you choose 2 on most models of Singer, Studio, etc. I've knitted the first part of the swatch, allowing the end needles to tuck for a contrasting view when we're done. Now, to override the tuck, we just put a few needles on the edge into the hold position and let them knit back. Only those needles in normal working position take the patterning instructions, so these edge needles will knit in stockinette. If you're going to be doing a sizable project, such as a blanket, you'll want to find a straight edge and mark a spot on it so you can just bring forward the same number of needles with one movement every time and not get a blister on the fingertip and not have to count. Here I'm using a passive weight and just centering the spot on the center hole, and that's good enough for demonstrating. But I would actually make myself a pusher were I going to do a big project. Here's what we have. I finished up the top of the swatch, as I did the bottom, with the edges selecting all the way to the edge. But in the middle is the part that you watched me do, and it allows the edge to do what it naturally does, which is a neat roll towards the purl side. So that could be your actual finish. Or it can be a place to start attaching trim without that trim being interrupted by the unevenness of tucked stitches at the edge of the fabric.